Hello, I'm up on the roof again in magic hour, and I have a book. I have read Team Blues by Córy Doctorow. This is the first of the, so far, 2 Martin Hench novels. I hope there are more Martin Hench novels because I like the Martin Hench novels. I read the second one first, and unfortunately, I like the second one a lot better than this one. The tension, the drama, the stakes felt a lot higher in the second one due to the friend being in prison and all that. But this one is good too. This is back to what Martin Hench is. Martin Hench is a forensic accountant. So he finds money that people have hidden someplace, and he gets it back to the people who it really belongs to. So that's the story with Martin Hench. And in this one, he hooks up with his old friend Danny, and Danny is a successful cryptocurrency guy. This is about the world of cryptocurrency this time. And it's all kind of baffling to somebody who's not particularly interested in money, as you can see, where I'm living and so forth. But anyway, it's pretty interesting, and we meet Martin. This is kind of now, contemporary. It's actually written during the pandemic, although he doesn't say anything about that, fortunately. Córy Doctorow wrote it during the pandemic, he says at the end, and so it is all about the cryptocurrency people. And let's see, what else do I have to say about it? I just finished the novel. It explores the criminal underground of this, hidden money, cryptocurrency, hidden keys, coded keys that open up the accounts for everyone, and that's what the setup is in the beginning. His friend Danny is a crypto guy and has set up this successful crypto business, and he's kept a key. Apparently nobody's supposed to really have the key, but he has kept the key on this particular laptop that he has hidden somewhere or put somewhere, and the laptop gets stolen, and so people are looking for this key. They know he has the key, and so the drama in it involves these 2 different kind of crime families, one with sort of Russian roots, and the other, I don't remember what the other one was, but so they are both trying to find this laptop with the key, and some people get killed along the way. Marty does find it, and it is destroyed, but that sets up another whole string of events. So yeah, it was pretty good, and I liked it. And if there's a third Martin Hench novel, I will probably read it. I don't know if I'll read other of Córy Doctorow's. There was one that was like that I picked up at the library recently, and then I sort of decided not to read. It was sort of going to be utopian. Yeah, it was not going to be a dystopia. It was going to be how they figure it out. I don't think humans ever going to figure stuff out. So I guess I don't really want to read a utopian novel because I don't believe in human utopia, I guess, especially this year. So that's basically all I have to say, and I'll give you a little tour. I'll show you what I've been looking at here, and we can look around the roof a little bit. I have some doves that are sitting on my windowsill. I don't know if they're like building a nest there or something. There was one, and then there was one kind of under it, and I just shot a video of that. So I don't know, what is going on with those two doves, but I like to have them there, and they make these good, the dove sounds, whatever it is. So yeah, the doves are cool. This thing, I don't like this thing on the building. It's the front of the building. And that's 10th Street down there. And if this thing wasn't here, it was just like low walls like around the rest of it here. I could look over into the street, but you can't really, because I'm like hanging on this thing here, and this thing, I don't know, is it gonna fall off while I'm sitting out? That would be fun. But if it was not here, I could look down on East 10th Street a little bit easier and see what's going on in the street, and that would be nice. So here's the old 2nd Avenue down there. St. Mark's Church is right near where those trees are on the back, on the other side of the block. That's the St. Mark's Church is there, which is an old church, famous church in the neighborhood, and I think they have poetry on weeknights or on Sundays, but I never go. So yeah, I'm a terrible New Yorker. I should have stayed in the suburbs. So yeah, this is the roof. The novel's set in a kind of exotic location for me, which is San Francisco. I was in San Francisco once in like, I don't know, 1980 or something, just for like a day or two, and so it was a long time ago, and I really didn't see anything there. So I know nothing about the place, and there's a bit of a homeless situation in the book, so we get a little view of the homeless life in San Francisco. People living in tents all over the place. So that's another feature of it. I guess that's a feature of California. New York not so much like that, really, because New York has a law to house its homeless people, whereas California, well, I don't know if I think it's a city thing, but California does not have that in its whatever cities, I don't know. So yeah, it does explore that a little bit. Marty has this, okay, yeah, Martin Hench in this is 67 years old, so he's an old guy. He's like 5 years younger than me. So he's 67 years old and trying to retire, so he's basically retiring at this point, and he does this one last case, and so it might, I don't know, maybe this is the final case of Martin Hench, and he kind of it seems like he's settling down when we get to the end, so he doesn't get killed in the end. I told you that part. But the other novel, the novel I read, the second novel, which I read first, is actually earlier in his career. So I guess the future novels of Martin Hench might be set, kind of earlier in his career, if Córy Doctorow intends to pursue this any further, which I think he might. I don't know if they're selling or what, but he might. So I had a little trouble with the supporting characters. Like someone would show up again, and I sort of forgot who they were. This might also just be a feature of my my inability to read very well. So I can't read quickly. So this is what, 200 pages, and I spend several hours a day reading. So yeah, this is only 212 pages. So I don't know, it took me like 2 days to read it or 3 days to read it. And I think if I was a normal reader who could read something in one sitting, I would know all these details. I remember what happened, what this person was. So I take that on myself as my mistake of not being able to track the characters properly. maybe he was a little weak at distinguishing one from another. There are a couple of them that are sort of similar in a way, and the names I just sort of got lost. And somebody would show up again and say, "Oh, who is this?" Anyway, so that was a little bit of a stumble for me, and because I don't. So I guess that's pretty much covering it for Red Team Blues. And, I liked it. One of my favorite working writers is Lionel Shriver, and I have her new novel, Mania, that I'm going to read next. So I'm looking forward to that, because I do like her stuff, and I hope it's good. I mean, sometimes I read somebody's book and I don't get it. I'm not that connected to whatever they're talking about. This one had a lot of stuff I wasn't really aware of, like there's some Dungeons and Dragons stuff in it. I don't know who these characters are and stuff. So mentions of a couple of bands and so forth. Things I don't really know. I don't really follow. So but yeah, it's a good book.